Hi, I'm Terri Pham. I'm a kindergarten teacher here at Concordia, and this is What's in My Bag. I'm going to get started today with this wand. This is where the magic happens in kindergarten, and every day I feel it's important to think about making magical moments for your students, because that's where you make memories and that's where learning takes place. Another tool that is always in my bag is a puppet, and this is our friend Dojo. So as soon as this puppy comes out, the magic starts happening. The eyes are focused, the ears are listening, and I know that whatever Dojo says is gonna get through to the students. So this is a very fun part of teaching kindergarten, is using puppets. Here I have a book. I use books on a daily basis for reading stories to my students, teaching lessons, but I also check out a lot of books from school to take home. And my next thing that's in my bag will help you to understand why. This little shirt is a thing that represents my child, who's 3 years old, Maylin, and she will be attending Concordia next year. And she is very inspirational in what I do today as a teacher and all of the tools I use in class. I think about her and what her learning experiences are going to be like, and sometimes things that I would want her to experience at school, and I try to incorporate those into my teaching. This is one of my favorite new tools. You're never too old to learn, because I just learned to play the ukulele last year, and I'm now able to use it in my classroom, and I'm able to use it at home with my child, as music is a very important part of learning and just life and experiences and celebrating different cultures through music. And talk about childhood nostalgia. I remember being a student, and when these markers came out, we were super excited. Just like that puppet, these markers, oh, I can read that chart. I know what that chart says because they're written with Mr. Sketch. But these scented markers I found in Concordia's Phoenix shop, believe it or not. They have some cool things there. And I said, I have to get those. I have to use Mr. Sketch markers when I'm using anchor charts for teaching, because the kids love them, and whatever's written down, they're gonna remember it. My headphones, these are in all bags at all times. My headphones represent how I feel about not just music, but my passion for fitness. I use these headphones when I'm using my Peloton app for fitness. I use these headphones to listen to podcasts when I'm thinking about things to improve or reflect on my teaching or improve my teaching skills. So my headphones are a very important part of my daily life. We have an amazing upper school library here at Concordia, and I still love to read, not just to inform my teaching, but reading for things I'm passionate about, reading to learn. A few weeks ago, I walked in the library and I saw this book, and I was like, whoa, that's just mercy. Like, that's Bryan Stevenson. It's in Shanghai. It's in our library, and I just couldn't wait to check it out. Bryan Stevenson, what he represents, is a very important part of who I am and what I support as far as equal rights and justice is concerned. Our upper school AP English class used this book as one of their units, so I'm super excited about how I can collaborate with them in support of them learning more about EJI, Equal Justice Initiative, and the work that Bryan Stevenson does. My husband is an audio engineer and music producer, and when EJI opened the Legacy Museum and Memorial in Montgomery, Alabama in 2018, a lot of the music was composed by my husband and engineered by my husband, so we have close ties to EJI and the work they do there. So I'm super excited to see this all the way in China at our international school, and the students learning about something that's so close to home, and can't wait for that partnership. Here is my iPad that of course I carry with me for a lot of reasons. It holds books, apps, and photos, and I have a very special photo here of a little girl named Jamel Bermudez, her sister Camille and her dad from Nueva Ecija in the Philippines. And Jamel, this is when she was a bit younger, but she's 16 years old now, and I've been supporting her education since she was 5 years old. Visiting them gave me a lot of insight, and I do incorporate what I've learned from their family and the visit into my teaching. We have a unit in our social studies curriculum about wants and needs, and I use a lot of the photos from my time with Jamel and her family, the photos and videos, with my teaching. Despite this family's lack of what we see as everyday resources and things we need, how they're so content and happy with the things they have. My students also get excited, and I think it helps them to have a sense of empathy when they're learning and seeing this child. This is what she has and this is what she does every day, and they still see that smile on her face and they see how happy she is because she has what she needs. This photo of Jamel and her family reminds me how important it is to be an advocate for education around the world for all children, because all children deserve a right to learn. So that's why I carry this picture. This little object, as you can see, is just a ray of sunshine. I don't carry this object around per se in my bag, but the idea. Sunshine represents so many things, just like magic to me. You probably heard the phrase, a pocket full of sunshine. So when I think of carrying sunshine everywhere I go, I think of spreading love, spreading peace, spreading just a sun ray and a positive outlook on everything that I do. That's what this is about, right? Life is spreading smiles and spreading love to everyone. I have one more thing. If you know me well, you know that Terri always has dark chocolate. I actually do carry dark chocolate in my bags, in my purses. In my child's bag, there's always a piece of dark chocolate. Sometimes you just need a piece of bittersweet to keep you going. Thank you for joining me. I hope you enjoyed seeing the things I carry in my bag.